My fiance cheated on me at 8 months pregnant. I have been engaged to my fiance for about a year. Before this situation happened, our relationship was fantastic. We weren't perfect, but it was the best I'd felt in a relationship for quite some time. So when I found out I was pregnant on my birthday, I was overjoyed to share the news with my fiance, as he's been making it very known he wanted kids with me. Specifically a son. He would only say that he wanted a son. So you can imagine his utter disappointment when we found out our miracle baby was in fact a baby girl and not the perfect little boy he'd been dreaming of. To say things went downhill from there would be an understatement. It started with him hiding his phone and always taking it with him wherever he went. He never left it unattended near me, not even if the battery was low or if it had died. Then it escalated to him always typing on his phone or taking his glasses off in order to pose at a screen, to which he would tell me he was just playing with camera filters, and I was stupid enough to believe him. Around the time I was 6 months pregnant, his phone was broken beyond repair and he was given a backup phone to use from his brother-in-law until he could get his iPhone fixed or replaced. The backup phone was an Android, and if you know anything about iPhones, then you know that he basically lost his email, Facebook, and pretty much all of his other social media accounts. It didn't help that he had two-factor authentication on all of his socials and his email. So he had to start fresh on the temporary phone. Him and I have a rule that we follow each other on all of our socials, even our backups and burner accounts. That rule was mostly for me because I have 2 personal TikTok accounts along with a professional one. He admitted to making a new Instagram, email, and TikTok account, which he openly gave me the username for so I could follow them. He made it very clear he had no interest in making a Snap, as he saw no use for it at this point in time. So you could imagine my surprise when I started seeing Snap notifications about a month ago. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't have been mad, except that he kept insisting that he didn't have a Snapchat on that phone and it was probably his brother-in-law's account. I didn't believe him but chalked it up to pregnancy hormones until I woke up at 4 a.m. to his phone's consistent buzzing with Snapchat notifications. I grabbed it and went to the basement to get through the notifications because I just had a gut feeling he wasn't being honest. I didn't even make it 5 minutes before I not only found out about his secret Snap account, but he had also been texting several girls looking for a fun night. Our intimate life was better than it's ever been before I got pregnant, so this came as an absolute shock. There was one conversation that stood out to me. I read the whole chat history and immediately started seeing red. Not only has he been talking to her for the entire time he's had the borrowed phone, but they got into a romantic relationship not long after and have even said I love you to each other. I am now heartbroken, and when I went back to our shared room to confront him, he straight up denied it, even though I had taken screenshots and sent them to my phone and my 2 best friends as backup. Fast forward to the present, the girl found me on social media and told me everything. She even apologized profusely for her part in this, as he had said he was single on the dating app they met on. I confronted him again, and now he's telling his whole family that I'm cheating on him and abusing him because during one of his outbursts he had put his hands on me and I dealt more damage than he did while defending myself. He had a scratch from where his wired glasses had cut him in the altercation, and the only mark he had for me was a black and purple bite mark on his side from when he tried to dig his knee into my large baby bump. The cause of the argument was that the girl he cheated on me with, Raven, had called him a cheating scumbag for not telling her he had a girlfriend. We still have our good times, but it feels forced, almost like he's trying to be nice to me because someone asked him to be. I'm 5 weeks away from meeting my child, and I don't know if I want a relationship with a man who was trying to start over with another girl while I was literally pregnant with his child. Should I have left before he put his hands on me? Do I just play an 18-year-long game for the sake of my unborn daughter?